Hey series finders, welcome back to the channel. Seriously, Korean drama slate this year is just next level. We're talking about shows that will make you cancel plans, forget to eat, and question every single life choice a character makes. From spies so slick, they'd make James Bond jealous to revenge plots so satisfying you'll want to cheer out loud, we've got it all. So grab your favorite snack, get comfy, and let's dive into the top 10 Korean series of 2025 that are absolutely owning my watch list right now. Alright, let's kick things off with a show that is pure, unadulterated style. Imagine the most glamorous spy you can think of. A diplomat with a spine of steel and a wardrobe to die for, teaming up with a mysterious agent who just oozes danger. This isn't your average shoot-'em-up. It's a sophisticated dance of international intrigue, political backstabbing, and a slow-burn romance that had me literally yelling at my screen. The chemistry between the two leads is so electric you could power a small city with it. It's big budget, it's sleek, and it feels like a Hollywood blockbuster, but with that distinct K-drama heart. It's had its share of controversies, but honestly, the sheer star power and cinematic spectacle are more than worth the watch. You can catch all the glamorous chaos in Tempest. Next up, we're diving deep into the mind of a truly unique protagonist. What happens when the person best equipped to catch a serial killer is a brilliant forensic pathologist with antisocial personality disorder? And what if the killer she's hunting might be her own father, who she thought was long dead? This show is dark. It's a psychological cat and mouse game that's as much about internal demons as it is about catching a criminal. The performance from the lead actress is a masterclass in portraying someone who is utterly brilliant yet emotionally detached, and you can't help but be completely captivated by her quest. It's gritty, it's smart, and it will have you second-guessing everyone's motives. For a chilling and brilliant crime saga, you need to see Hunter with a scalpel. Okay, who here loves a good workplace comedy that suddenly turns into a high-stakes thriller? This one is for all my fellow journalists and true crime podcast enthusiasts. It follows a team of scrappy, down-on-their-luck investigative reporters who get one last shot at redemption, solving a cold case that's 2 decades old. The dynamic between the veteran, no-nonsense team leader and the quirky, socially awkward new producer is comedy gold. But don't get too comfortable with the laughs, because this show gets intense fast. It's whip smart, incredibly witty, and tackles some seriously heavy real-world issues with a surprising amount of heart. It's the perfect blend of humor, mystery, and that relentless pursuit of the truth. To see this brilliant team in action, get ready for Unmasked.
헬조선에 총 없는 게 그나마 다행이지.
Hold on to your seats because this one is a straight-up adrenaline shot to the heart. We're talking high-octane action, moral dilemmas, and a country thrown into chaos when illegal guns suddenly flood the streets. The genius of this show is its 2 leads, a righteous cop with a tragic past and a cunning terminally ill arms dealer. They're 2 sides of the same coin, both shaped by gun violence, but choosing completely opposite paths. The action sequences are breathtaking. We're talking car chases, sniper duels, and some of the most tense standoffs I've seen all year. It's a gritty, provocative thriller that doesn't shy away from asking tough questions about violence and justice. For an action-packed ride that never lets up, you have to watch Trigger. This show is a masterclass in psychological tension. Imagine the most infamous female serial killer, locked away for years, suddenly being the only person who can help catch a new copycat killer. And the detective who has to ask for her help? Yeah, that's her estranged son. The setup alone is genius. The entire show hinges on the incredibly complex and deeply unsettling relationship between this monstrous mother and the son she traumatized. The lead performance is absolutely chilling. She can switch from calculated coldness to almost maternal warmth in a second, and it will give you goosebumps. It's a dark, twisted, and utterly gripping game of cat and mouse. And cat. For a mystery that will mess with your head, step into the web of Queen Mantis. Okay, grab the tissues because this one is a heart-wrencher. This thriller is dark, like emotionally devastatingly dark, but in the most compelling way possible. It exposes a horrifying illegal adoption ring that treats children like products, complete with a refund policy. But the story is really about the survivors, the kids who were returned and somehow lived to tell the tale. Their fight for survival and their quest for revenge against the powerful people who wronged them is both heartbreaking and incredibly empowering. The action is raw and visceral, but it's the emotional core that will truly wreck you. It's a tough watch at times, but it's so important and so brilliantly acted. To witness this powerful story of resilience, you must see the defects.
내 동생 누가 너한테 시켰냐고 묻는 거야.
Get ready for a classic noir story told with so much style and grit. A former top gang enforcer who's left his violent past behind is pulled right back into the underworld when his younger brother is murdered. This is a revenge story through and through, but it's so much more than that. It's about brotherhood, loyalty, and the inescapable pull of one's past. The atmosphere is moody and dark. The fight scenes are brutal and beautifully choreographed, and the lead actor embodies the world-weary, tortured hero perfectly. It's got a fantastic ensemble cast of shady characters, each with their own motivations. It's the kind of show you watch in a dark room, completely absorbed in its grim, stylish world. For a dose of perfect action noir, seek Mercy for None.
사람 하나 죽여줘. 내 아버지.
This one is a wild, intricate ride. A single, fateful accident ties together 6 seemingly unrelated people, and their lives spiral into a web of crime, drama, and inescapable fate. The non-linear storytelling is brilliant. It slowly peels back the layers, revealing how everyone is connected in ways you never saw coming. The ensemble cast is stacked with incredible talent, and watching them all bounce off each other, often with darkly hilarious results, is a treat. It's a taut, clever thriller that explores the concept of karma in the most entertaining way possible. Just when you think you have it figured out, it throws another curveball. To untangle this brilliant web of fate, dive into Karma.
구비의 구도와 선 또한 일치하고.
뭐든 말해봐.
This is a historical mystery melodrama that is as beautiful as it is heartbreaking. It follows a wealthy merchant family whose young son disappears, only for a man to return 12 years later claiming to be him. But with no memory of his past, his half-sister is determined to uncover the truth, leading us into a tangled web of family secrets, power struggles, and a romance that is complicated, to say the least. The production is stunning. The costumes, the sets, the cinematography are all top tier. The central relationship is fraught with so much tension and longing, it's almost painful to watch in the best way. It's a heavy, melancholic, but utterly captivating saga. For a historical drama that will consume you, lose yourself in Dear Hongrang.
연쇄살인이야. 10년 만에.
And finally, my personal favorite of the year. This is a propulsive, mind-bending thriller about a criminal profiler who was the prime suspect in her uncle's murder a decade ago. When a new killer starts leaving puzzle pieces identical to the one at her uncle's crime scene, she's forced to work with the very detective who still thinks she's guilty. The dynamic between them is pure fire. It's all mistrust and tension with this underlying thread of maybe respect. The mystery is so cleverly constructed, with each episode feeling like you're placing another piece of the puzzle. The cameos are also ridiculously fun. It's smart, it's suspenseful, and it has one of the most satisfying payoffs I've seen. The must-watch thriller of the year is, without a doubt, 9 Puzzles. And there you have it! I want to know which one you're binging first. Drop your pick in the comments below, and let me know if I missed any of your favorites. If you loved this list, do us a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe to Series Finder, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our next guide. Thanks for hanging out, Series Finders. Until next time, happy watching.